Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another LEGO build. Today is going to be one of the smaller projects that we're working on at the channel, and I said recently that I had a huge backlog, and that is very true. I looked through and I got a couple of gift with purchases, which one of them is sitting right behind me with the retro food truck. I've still got the little wizard's house that I'm working on. I just bought my first Year of the Dragon sets. I just got another Harry Potter set. I have 2 more Harry Potter from Christmas time. So I've got a huge backlog, and I'm in the middle of really revamping the city, and I'm about to do my overview for February as of shooting this. So just got a ton of projects going on, and I keep wanting to add a building here, add a building here, add a huge piece to Hogwarts, but then I have a ton of small sets that have just been sitting around, and honestly they're taking up an entire shelf behind me for display off camera. So I figured, you know what, it's time to work through some of my backlog before I start a whole other project. So behind me is the Icon set, and it is the retro food truck. Now, it's not going to be a very long video. It has 310 pieces. It has 2 minifigures, but overall it's a really cool piece to add to the city. I'm not 100% sure where it's going yet. My thought process is it might just sit in the background here with the mess that is my beach. We're almost there. We're almost to the point where I'm actually going to start working on the beach a little bit. I actually started drawing up some blueprints a little bit, and thinking of some sets that I want to add and the details that I want to do, and hopefully soon that's going to be a project. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with that yet. It's tough. I have very limited retail space back there, and before I wanted to do city drop here with some smaller areas like a Coast Guard tower, a little bit of a surf shop, maybe the boutique hotel, some restaurants, but it's going to be really tough to fit everything in there, especially if I do a walkway to the lighthouse, and obviously that will limit the water space as well, so I'm not 100% sure yet what I want to do. We'll see. This might be parked on the beach at some point, which I think would be a really cool detail. Or it is going to go near the town hall in the city, just kind of serving up some food at a town hall event right outside the park. I think that would be pretty perfect. Or worst case scenario, it's just going to be driving around the city until I have an actual spot for it. Everything in the city is currently getting mills plated, or at least most of them are. I did not realize how expensive it would be to mills plate everything. I did a few this morning as I kind of work on my schedule for the end of February into March, and I'm already planning LEGO builds into April, so it's going to be a lot to do. But yeah, a lot of big projects, so I'm just really excited to actually build something like this. If you're curious, this set is not available for purchase at lego.com. You'll have to do it third party. eBay, Mercari, I'm sure an Amazon seller or two has these. This was a gift with purchase months ago, I'm pretty sure. At least January or December. It could have been earlier. I'm honestly not 100% sure. That's what happens when you have sets just sitting around not being built. But I figured, you know what, this would be a pretty cool little set to actually do a review on. So thank you guys so much for joining me for another build. As always, I'll do a quick hyperlapse build, show you guys the little building techniques and everything inside. If you're interested, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you can. It helps the channel out a lot. Feel free to join. We are up to, I think, 6 members finally. So it's nice to have a little bit of headway here. So thank you guys so much for all the support, and let's get started with the build, folks. Alright everybody, so here's the final build. Overall, this thing is adorable. I absolutely love it. This would look really cool next to the new city burger food truck. I think that would be awesome, and I could see food trucks actually being a little bit of a theme here moving forward, because obviously they've gotten just more and more popular every year, and I think it's a pretty cool little set for people to add to their city. As for the build itself, we do have a little snack and a deal combo here, so very, very cool. Excuse me. In terms of the minifigures, we have a customer here. Very cool off yellow jacket. I love that. She has a really cool necklace on as well. Her belt is showing a little bit and is holding a nickel. Very bold if anybody would assume that a nickel is going to buy you much in this day and age, but I like Lego's thinking. And I've decided to break the hot dog vendor here. Of course, he has little tongs with the actual hot dog itself. The bun on the other hand, he's sweating because he's over a hot grill all day long. Nice striped shirt, but overall pretty plain. Would have been cool if his hat would have had the company logo or something on it. I think that'd be pretty neat. And then as for the actual hot dog set itself, or the hot dog food truck, we have a small hot dog on the little counter out here. If you want, you can close that up for actual driving's sake. On the back is a little condiment station. It'd be pretty cool to add some details back there, for maybe even if you want to do some like onions or like mayo relish. You can obviously add some toppings back there, which would be pretty cool. And again, you can take off the little extra details there and close that up, and it just becomes part of the bumper. The license plate is of course the set number. Love the little awning matching from both sides. I think that is fantastic. And then right over here we have hot dogs and snacks with a little doorway for the driver to get in and out. I love the little tire rims here. I think they look fantastic, and of course drives just as well as any other Lego vehicle. In terms of the front, cute little grill. It almost reminds me of an old Volkswagen van build, which is pretty cool. The roof, as with any car, does come off. I've noticed this one did peel up a couple times for some reason. Not sure if I didn't have it on right or not. But the actual set itself is adorable. You have a little dispenser here. You have an extra soda as well alongside, or it could be a container of relish as well. Could be either. You have a couple small containers of fries, and then underneath a couple spare boxes, some mustard and some ketchup. And then right off to the side here, you of course have a couple sodas. In the back, there is a grill to actually fry up these hot dogs. Probably a little fryer in the corner there. And, sorry, a little bit harder to see. Grill in the back, and a couple of the actual dials in the front for his temperature. In front, just like any other vehicle, you're going to have a steering wheel, a little seat, and just some legroom overall. I think this is a very cool set. I love it. You know what? I just realized this is a sink. I'm pretty sure it's a sink. It's going to be now. And that would obviously make a lot of sense. I didn't think about that too much when I was building it, but that's a really cool detail. But yeah, so I know this is a relatively quick one, but you know, it is nice to do small projects like this in between some of the crazy ones. I think for now, and I'll actually angle this a little bit so you guys can see. Here's the backdrop of the city. Right behind 12 Grimald Place and the pet shop and the bookstore over here, right in that park. I'm probably just going to park it right, pun intended, right behind that, right by that white birch tree, and just have him vendor some food right out of the back of 12 Grimald Place, in between that in the town hall. I just think that's going to be the best way to do it. And if it doesn't fit there, yeah, maybe I'll just toss it in the beach, but we'll see what happens. I've got to order a bunch of sand for that anyways. But yeah, that's just going to about do it for this set, guys. Ignore the light if you can see in the background. My command strip tape fell, and let's just say there was an attack in the city at that point. That was a loud crash at midnight. Terrified me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me for another build. Let me know if you have this set or any other cool gifts with purchases that you would like to see in the city. Again, I'm working on a ton of projects and a ton of little Easter eggs being added to the city as well, so look forward to more projects coming soon. And I'll see you next time. Happy building, everybody.